Ryan's going to be, a huge catalyst for our hockey club. He's going to be counted on for leadership, and we're going to count on his experience, obviously. And when you look at the year that Ryan had last year, after and you compare it to the year before, his output almost doubled. He could even take another step forward. And the one thing we saw with Ryan through training camp was that he's a player that really pushes the pace in practice and in games, and he really sets the bar for our young players and all our players for that matter. So Ryan's going to be a very important part of our success moving forward, undoubtedly. He's really got an abundance of experience within the league, but also the thing that we really saw throughout training camp is his experience with Dallas is also something that's proved invaluable, and he brings that that experience with him as well, and he's really done an excellent job sharing the experience and with our younger players and the rest of his teammates, and he's a tone setter in practice as well. And he between himself and Ryan Moore, they really push the pace, set the bar for all of our players, and Nicholas is like Ryan Moore, is an excellent role model for our young guys, and really good guy for them to learn from. Ty Dellandrea, is a special individual. He's an elite hockey player, but he's an elite person as well. Ty's one of those kids who is mature beyond his years. He's just a born leader, and it's just in his DNA, and he's a real positive role model for all of those around him. And he's coming off a gold medal winning performance at the Ivan Holinka for Team Canada, and already what he learned and what he carried forward from that experience, he's brought to the Flint Firebirds, and it's really rubbing off on those around him. We're expecting big things from Ty moving into this year, and he's expecting big things from himself. We're really going to rely heavily on Paul and working with our back end, working with our young players, and I think will undoubtedly the results will show. So Paul's a teacher, and he's a great communicator, and I think it's fair to say that while we may be younger and maybe a little inexperienced on the back end, I think the experience that Paul brings as a coach and the things that he's going to be able to share with our young guys, in particular on the back end, it's really going to be hugely beneficial here, and we're going to see great growth in those young guys. I know that our head coach Ryan Houlihan, he's really got our guys, he's really got them focused and working hard. And, there's a lot of development that's going to take place here, as I said, in the first month and a half in particular. And we're really excited to see the growth in all of our players moving forward. And, and we're really excited about getting things going, and we're really excited about seeing where things will be here, in the first, couple of months of the season. And it's going to be a challenge, but it's a challenge that we're all really excited about.